Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ademola Badmos. If this is your first time, please like and subscribe, especially if you find the video very helpful. So in the previous video, we've talked about the setup of Chrome driver and how to set it to part on the Mac system, and we also discussed why it is important to set the Chrome driver to part and why it is also important to set up Java the way it was set up. So in this video we'll talk about the IDE of choice, and our IDE of choice is going to be IntelliJ because it is quite easy to use and it aids beginners to ease themselves into the particular language that they want to use. So we are going to go to um, a site and look for um, the IntelliJ um, the IntelliJ application file. So the thing is this, we will continue with the Mac system this time, but do not worry, it's practically similar on every other system. As you can see, if it's on your Windows, you get your Windows version of it. If it's on your Linux, you get your Linux version of it. For Windows, please download the community version. Everybody needs to use the community version because the community version is free. As you can see, it is free, while this one is a paid version and it has a 30-day free trial. So we are going to use the community version. The community version is just enough for us for everything that we want to do, so do not worry about it. So if you're on the Mac OS, it is also important to check the chip you want to download, if it's the Apple Silicon or if it's the Intel. I use an Intel, as I've shown in in one of the video when we're talking about the Java setup. I use an Intel, so I'm going to download an Intel. So we wait for it to download. So we wait for it to download. Yep, it has given us the prompt. So we save that and we wait for it to complete the download. So that will take us about 3 minutes. So we wait for it to download in 3 minutes. Okay, it's now 1 minute, so it should be done any minute from now. Da, 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 counting down. Oh, I hate waiting. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? 6 seconds. Come on, 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 come on. And almost done, almost done. We are there, we're there, we're there, we're there. Come on. Come on. One, and yeah, we are done. So we can open this on the Finder and install. Yeah, so in order to install it on the Mac system, we just double click and you drag this into the applications folder. That's all. And you wait for Mac to do the rest. If you did notice, the size of the file that we downloaded was less than a gig, but now that is resolving into the applications folder, the applications part of the system, it is actually downloading it has actually collected all the other packages that is required. So it's taking a space of about 2 points, almost 3 gig on the system. So it shows that it's actually very powerful and it has a lot of things that is in it. So the next thing we'll do is I open my spotlight and I look for IntelliJ. IntelliJ should be there in the spotlight. IntelliJ. Or I just opened the launchpad. I don't know why that isn't there. I opened my launchpad and check for it, and here it is. So I'm opening it for the first time. It will need to verify. So let's wait for the verification. That takes few seconds. And the verification is done. So we open it. So let's give it a bit of let's give it few seconds so it would launch the the IntelliJ ID will begin to resolve and launch itself. And ideally it shouldn't do this, but because I had it before, I just removed the installation to show you the process. The first thing you see is for you to it will ask if you have to import some config. Just click do not import and continue, then you agree to the license, then you come here. That's how it would work ideally, but basically this is the step that you follow. So thank you for getting to this far. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and in the next lesson we would open up a simple project, a normal project, not a Maven project, a normal project, and we will work on the basics of Java as a